What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dan in the building. We're back again, man. The Dallas Mavericks fall to the Minnesota Timberwolves, man. 114 and 115. We're here to talk about it, man. And here's my co-host.
Hey, what's going on, fam? Man, go ahead and grab yourself something to drink. Sit back, relax, let that be known. Sports.
Emotional, damn it. Emotional, damn it.
Man,
Emotional, damn it.
this game went about as good as it possibly could have went. If you are a Mavericks fan, this game could have been really, really ugly. They did a really good job defensively, limiting Edwards, double teaming him, trapping him, making him more of a playmaker. We still missed we still don't have a playmaker, man. Like everything is ISO pretty much. If it's not off a screen, it's ISO. It's not much dribble penetration and kick. Things of that nature. Of course, we didn't get much from the bench. Kleber tried. I give him credit. But I think, barring this down, this game was lost for two reasons. One, coaching. I think it was about 4 minutes left. Instead of Kidd putting Gafford back in the game, he stayed small. Dallas crept back into the game, but it was one critical rebound that Dallas did not get. And Minnesota got 3 chances. And it was a one-possession game. It was a 1-point game, my bad. It was a 1-point game. And I thought that was the defining moment of the game. Because I believe Dallas could have took the reins had they got the stop. Or had they got the rebound. They got the stop. Had they got the rebound.
Yeah.
And coaching, like, you have to put Gafford back in the game. Like, Kleber isn't giving you that much to be justified to be in the game. Like, it's not like he got 20 points. Now, if Kleber had 20, I'd be like, okay, I can see why you're riding with it. But man, Minnesota shot 34 free throws. Dallas shot 19. That was a big turning point in the game. That, and then also we only shot 27% from 3. And we took almost 30 of them things. So those are like some big factors I'm pointing out why we couldn't get the rebounder was pretty much even. It was 39 to 38 their way. So it's not that much big of a factor. I think more the bigger the factors was the 3-point percentage. How many free throw shots they shot? They shot almost twice as more than we did. You know, they shot 34, almost 35 of them things. And we beat them points in the paint. So we were pretty top heavy tonight. Looking at this game, we was really, really top heavy, man. Kyrie gave you 36. He played a pretty good game. Only thing that killed Kyrie tonight was the foul trouble. Therefore, he couldn't really be aggressive defensively. So he kind of was letting guys kind of really drive by him because he couldn't really be aggressive. As well as PJ too. PJ that hurt PJ as well because PJ was in the groove. And then when he got in foul trouble, when he went out, you can feel he was up out of there. And we was pretty top heavy, man. So Kyrie gave you 36, 9, and 4, which is a really, really good stat line. PJ gave you 32 and 7. which is what you needed from him tonight. And then the next score was Gafford with 14, 12 rebounds, which is good, right? I think we could have got more out of him had he been in the game. The next leading scorer was Maxi Kleber with 10.
Shout out to Maxi, man. Best game of the year.
And I'll take that because Maxi only played 16 minutes.
Yeah.
If you give me 10 and 16, I can live with that. I can live with that. But what I can't live with is Quentin Grimes with 36 minutes and 5 points. I can't. We just can't. He had so many good looks on threes.
And 3 turnovers.
I can't live with that. Omax had 4 rebounds, 2 assists. I can't live with Spencer, only 9 points, man. 30+ minutes. Like Spencer and Grimes are guys you're looking for to really help you bolster the offensive load. And we needed those guys to have not great games. They just need to be solid. Like, had we got close to 15 from both of them guys, this game was won. Right? But when you get single digits from both of those guys and they're your main guys, they're some of your main guys that you have available, like it's too much to overcome, man. It's too much to overcome. Dallas played good defense, man. Just wasn't enough. Just wasn't enough defensive help, man. Really, outside of those 2 guys, they gave you 60+ points. This game here, you saying, man, if we just had either Najee or Clay, man, we ain't good. Like, good. Well, man, when I seen the injury report, guys, I said, boy, this can't be real. So for those who don't know, Lively has a foot fracture. Now they're supposed to reevaluate him in a month to see how it's going to really determine the extent of it and how long it's going to be before he comes back. On the worst side of the equation, he won't be back until in the playoffs. On the bright side, if it, being optimistic, he'll be out for a month and a half. Right? So we can potentially see him sometime at the end of March. On the bright side. So we're hoping we're hoping that it's the best case scenario, right? They're going to reevaluate him in a month to see how it's healing, everything, but to see him there kind of gives a good sign, right? When you have a fracture, normally guys, are up off of it. So he's walking around on this. So I don't know how bad it is. Because normally when you fracture something, they try to keep you up off of it. At least for the first couple of weeks, 3-4 weeks. Try to keep you up off of it. Put less stress on the fracture. Other news. Good signs for Luka Doncic. They said it's pointing in the right direction that more than likely when he has his evaluation, he's going to play. If you don't understand why we need Luka Doncic, we in 9th place, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. When he left, we was like in 3rd place. So Najee's sick again, man. So I don't know what kind of supplements Najee taking.
Hey, man, somebody sent Najee some sea moss, man.
But
some sea moss in
he needs some supplements in his body because this man been sick all season long, and we could have really used him tonight. I honestly don't know, ladies and gentlemen. We have the injury bug, and it seems like we'll be all right if we can get to the All-Star break. God,
So
dog.
so far away.
Oh my. We just in a bad way, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of those seasons where what could go wrong is going wrong. Like, and I'm not as frustrated because, obviously we're losing because we just don't have guys, right? We're hurt. Guys are hurt. Guys are unavailable. It's not like we have our full team and we're losing. It's not like we're Minnesota, right? I'm sorry, Minnesota fans. Your team is not good. Ain't no way. This should have been a 1-point game. A 1-point loss. You guys should have beat us by at least 15 points. We're missing dang near half of our team. Especially, we're missing 6 rotational guys and 3 starters. Ain't no way we should have been in this game. You guys are basically healthy besides DiVincenzo. And DiVincenzo don't start. So y'all basically missing one person. So if I'm a Minnesota fan, I am not happy about this game. I would be happy we got a win, but how they looked, I'll be happy to play Minnesota in the playoffs. If Dallas makes it, I would love to play Minnesota in the playoffs. And we're fully healthy. Yes. For sure. Oh man. What's your thoughts on this, man?
Appreciate it, man. So we lose by 115, 114. And honestly, man, going into this game, man, I thought we was gonna get washed. Everything was pointing in that direction.
For sure.
Especially the way this injury bug has ravished our locker room, man. Man, we're literally playing G League guys.
Honestly.
Literally. It's one guy we put out there. I can't remember his name. Was it Williams?
Williams and Kessler, they don't play.
So they literally just play Saturday for the G League team. So it's not like they play like last year in the G. No, they're still playing in the G League, and we had to stick them out there just because we didn't have enough guys. When over half of your core and rotation is out, and of course your best player, your franchise player, is out, and for them to still put up the fight that they did,
I was impressed.
I was impressed. I applaud it. We can only expect so much. But now, with that being said, we still have some key rotation players that did play, i.e. Quentin Grimes and as well as Spencer Dinwiddie. For the last month or so, Spencer Dinwiddie has been a ghost. He has not been here. I don't know where he's been. Somebody need to give him some Smoothie King or something. I know that's his thing. But somebody
been there.
So somebody need to get him something, man. Give him a fresh smoothie or something, man, because he just been absent. They played 32 minutes and only 9 points, and he only had 1 assist.
Like his impact on the game was non-existent.
And especially for you, he's one of the players right now that has the ball in his hand more so than anybody. And for you to only have 1 assist, you're not moving the ball at all.
I mean, he is, but it's grenades. Like, because he holds the ball for so long.
You're not holding the ball at all. 4 for 13. And then these, bro, you gotta do better. If he would have gave us 12 tonight, we win this game. It don't have to be 20. It don't have to be 15. It could have gave us 12. It would have got us over the hump.
Had he hit the shots that was kicked out to him? Just hit
open
those.
Shot. Hit those.
We've been straight. Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes has been so many open threes.
And my gripe with Quentin Grimes, he's been turning this rock over lately. He just been very careless with this ball. He's been getting peeled. Why are you going and dribbling in traffic like that? And it's like, Luke, and they back on the other end, just very low IQ plays. So it's almost like a night and day for him, man. Because the previous month, man, he was playing lights out.
Yeah, but you have to look at the roster as well. Right, you're playing lights out, but you know when you're missing complementary guys alongside you, like
I mean, I understand, and I'm not saying he had to keep that particular way up.
no,
But
I agree with you. Like
but you,
his playing, like it's been below level, been below standard.
that's my. I mean, that's my thing is like if you're playing over 30 minutes, man, you can't have no less than 10 points. And I'm keeping it as at a curve.
But my thing is this though. I agree with that. But this is so key because this is going to help Nico when it comes to contract talks.
And especially for him,
when it comes to contract talks, it's going to help because like you got plenty of opportunity to really demonstrate how valuable you are. And like these times here, like when Luka come back, Luka gonna be all gas, no brakes, trying to get into the playoffs.
And you better not say nothing.
And everybody been yelling for the past couple of years. Oh man, Luka don't, he don't let his teammates shine. He on the ball, always on the ball.
Shut up.
On the ball.
Shut up. You had a month and a half. You had 2 months. Shut up.
Now Luka off the ball, and everybody's getting to touch the ball a lot more.
I want to shut up.
It's leading to losses and more turnovers.
Yep.
That's why I be so mad at Kyrie when he's off the ball so much. Because I'm like, Kyrie, we don't have a good decision maker. Like, we need the ball in your hands. Not to just shoot the ball or score, but just to make the proper decision. Like, you put the ball in Spencer's hands or Grimes' hands, they're making poor decisions with the ball. Like, it ain't about Luka just scoring with the ball. He had the ball. It's the reason why I like the ball in Luka's hand because 9 times out of 10, he's going to make the right decision.
Yeah.
He's either going to get a good look for himself or his teammates are going to get a good look. Like, you missed that spoon feeding from Luka. Like, his ability to spoon feed you, like, we don't have that no more. Like, we don't have, like, Luka spoon feeding. Shout out to my dog PJ, man. I said to myself, if we're going to have a shot to win this game, PJ is going to have to ball out. And he needs to come out the gate. And he came out the gate and he let his presence know. And he let Rudy Gobert, he let Julius Randle know, I'm coming right at you.
It's not going to be sweet tonight.
It's not going to be sweet. And he did exactly what he needed to do. He came out and he went right at him. And Quentin Grimes was scared. I'm just gonna start calling it out.
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna call it out.
Uh-oh.
I like Quentin Grimes, but he was scared. Like most guys do. Minnesota got some really good perimeter defenders. Right? Jaden McDaniels, Alexander Walker, Edwards is a good perimeter defender. Conley is crafty on the perimeter. Right? They really get after you on the perimeter. So, like, if you're not decisive, they will turn you over. Right? If you're on the perimeter and you're fidgeting with the ball or you're trying to figure out what you're finna do, they're more than likely going to turn you over. You have to be decisive. Like Kyrie, when he got in his mind, like, I'm going to be decisive. I'm going to drive. Like, he was more successful. But standing at the line like Spencer Dinwiddie sitting out there on the screen just holding the ball or dribbling, like, and Quentin Grimes, he was scared, you can tell. Because when he came off the screen, he can have a good look mid-range. He wouldn't shoot.
He shoot it and turn the ball over.
He kept trying to dribble. And he's like, man, just shoot it. When you come off, just shoot it. And that's where you miss like a guy like Clay. Like when you come off, just shoot it.
Shoot it.
Like, we don't have a lot of options. We need you to shoot.
Yep.
And so that was the frustrating thing. Like, if it was any night where you had a green light to get shots up, it was tonight. Because they were looking for guys to whoever can help offensively.
All hands on deck.
All hands on deck. Defensively, I wasn't worried. Dallas is good defensively. As long as PJ's in the game, as long as PJ plays, we're gonna be pretty good defensively. If PJ don't play, Julius Randle probably eat us up down there. He probably tears out the frame, right? Because PJ's ability to switch, right? So he can go out on Edwards. He can switch off into Rudy Gobert. Like, he has these, the flexibility. But Quentin Grimes was scared. Omac's just not ready. He wasn't scared. He shot that thing.
Hey.
He's just not ready.
I can live with that though.
But I wasn't mad at him because obviously we're asking him to do something that he's not ready for.
He literally just haven't had the,
like, he's just not starting to get playing time. And what's unfortunate is once everybody come back, then he probably won't be getting any playing time.
Yeah.
But now he's just not starting to get playing time, and he's just not ready for that. And so he gave it Kessler. He can't shoot. Like, he can't really do nothing. He played solid defense though. I would give him that when he was out there. I would like to have seen them search out the mismatch a lot more than what they did. They did it in the beginning of the game with PJ. They kept getting PJ caught on Mike Conley.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would like to have seen that to make Minnesota have to force to do something different. And they didn't really do that. I didn't know what to expect out of Brandon Williams, but to me, he was more solid than Spencer Dinwiddie.
And decisive at that. Very much decisive.
Like, the dimes he was dropping to Gafford, I was like, that's what we need.
He got right in there.
That's what we need. That's what the playmaker we need. That's what I'm looking for. Like, man, we need a playmaker. We need
somebody. That's what I was saying the other night. I would have.
We need somebody who can run the screen and roll effectively. Like, I'm gonna come off the screen. I'm going downhill. If you don't stop me, I'm gonna lay it up. If you do, I'm gonna dump it off. Like, just that, plain and simple. Like, and we're missing that. And tonight I probably would have played Morris. I would play Morris tonight.
I'm saying all hands on deck. Like, Morris, man, going to tape up. You probably ain't been taped up in months.
Morris probably ain't got no shorts on underneath the windbreaker.
Just free under there.
Morris probably ain't got no shorts on. He got tights on under there. Slide my jeans back on. Morris, you in? God dog it. Let me use the restroom. But I would have been, everybody that was available on the bench would have got in today.
Facts.
Because I would have been searching for something.
Yeah.
And he's another guy that's not afraid to shoot.
Right.
And I would have used them fouls. Like, once they got into the bonus, let me use them fouls.
Facts.
Man, I don't know. Hopefully we get somebody back tomorrow.
Somebody, Lord, hopefully somebody. Anybody.
Really, honestly. Like, anybody. If we can get anybody back, shoot, man. You might have to go pick somebody up for a few days.
Yeah, sign up for a 10-day, man.
You might have to go sign a 10-day, man. Go out and get you a score somewhere.
Yeah, who's out there, man? Who's on?
Man, shoot, go get somebody. I don't know. I have to see who's in the free agency.
Let me see who's out. Somebody out here.
Who the available free agents?
Let's see what we got here. Go get your boy Thanasis, man. Your boy Thanasis is a free agent.
We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Shout out to him, man. But we don't need that. Maybe Dennis Smith Jr.
Right. I forgot he's still a free agent. That's crazy how he's not picked up right now.
Or Landry Shamet. Yeah.
I thought Landry Shamet be on somebody's bench. This is crazy. Would you go get your boy Reggie Bullock? He a free agent.
Maybe. Or I might look into Justin Holiday. You know, we had him here.
Isn't he with Houston? I think he's with Houston.
Aaron Holiday was here.
Aaron Holiday. No. All them doggone holidays. Robin Covington is a free agent.
Robert Covington.
That's a bit, that's a long body. 6'7". This is. Let me see who else is on here.
Devontae Graham. He can score. He can score.
How are these guys on the street?
Devontae Graham can score.
He can score. Let me see who else.
You're looking for a guy.
Evan Fournier is out there still.
Yeah, you're looking for a guy that can give you 10 minutes. Like
10 minutes.
10 minutes up out of you.
What about Gallinari?
He might get hurt too, man. Especially coming on this team, boy. We already hurt. I just can't take it. And we sign him. Well, he get.
But it's a 10-day though. You can get him on a 10 day.
I still be pissed. I'm like, 10 days. I'll be pissed if I sign the 10-day guy and he gets hurt within the 10 days. Yeah, we can just cut him and let him go. But it's like, God dog, homie, you can't hoop for 10 days. But I'll probably be looking at Dennis Smith Jr.
For sure.
Good defensively. He's a better 3-point shooter. And then just attacking downhill.
Yeah.
Especially in the open court. So I'll be looking at him, he can run the screen and roll. So but Dallas I think they need to honestly pick up somebody for a 10-day.
Yeah.
Until Luka
out there. Wes Matthews out there.
He's just too old. Maybe like 4 years ago, yeah. I'll probably be like
at his big age of 38.
Nah, I can't. But if it was like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, yeah, I'd probably get Wes. But I'd probably do a 10-day. I'd probably give a 10-day. Or whatever.
Oh, the other Morris twin is out there.
He's out there too.
Yeah, Nico, man, you gotta do something, man. Try to establish the season, at least until we can get.
Right now, you need bodies.
Frank is still out there. Remember him, Nikita?
Frank Nikita, something like that.
Yeah, y'all know who we talking about.
Yeah, he's solid.
Solid.
Anybody, man. We just need bodies. Honestly, we just need some people that can soak up some minutes.
Like you said. Jahlil Okafor is out there, man. He's a big that can score. We just spot minutes,
but defense. Like, how's he in the pick and roll defense?
man.
because
Well, he
he's
can't
not
be.
he's not a shot blocker. So,
I mean, he can't be worse than Gafford in the pick and roll.
but Gafford makes up for the rim protection.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Gafford ain't that good in the pick and roll. But like, if you come to that rim, you best to believe you gonna have to smash it on him because he gonna try to block it.
That's facts.
And so that's why you live with Gafford's pick and roll defense because of what he does in rim protection.
Right.
Now, Jahlil Okafor is not a good rim protector. Now, I don't know how he is in guarding space in the pick and roll. If he suck at both, we got problems.
Yeah. Well, Victor Oladipo still out there.
He just gonna get hurt, man. Victor,
Man, it's just 10 days, man. I don't
Victor,
think he'll be hurt in 10 days.
Victor had such a good year in Indiana. I don't know if y'all remember, but he had like a monster year, man. Of course, he ran into LeBron James in the playoffs, but he had a monster year, man. Everybody thinking that he was just gonna take that next level, and then he got hurt, and then he just kept getting hurt, and just found his way out the league. And
what's the name out there? That you remember the point guard Efrett Payton? He's pretty solid.
He's solid. He gonna play mate. I would get him or Dennis Smith Jr. Honest to God. Efrett Payton was averaging 16 and like 9 for the Pelicans, and they cut him.
Stupid. And y'all wondering why y'all in last place. It's stuff like that.
They should have found a way to keep him around. They should have signed Buddy to a 1 year or something. Like, just solid, just being solid.
Didn't know the offense or nothing. That came in and it was productive.
Like, you just need people that's gonna be solid in what they do, and it's gonna either be Dennis Smith Jr. or it's gonna be Efrett Payton. But they need to sign somebody to a 10-day. Maybe 2 people.
Yeah. Well, we got the roster space right now because everybody hurt.
Everybody hurt. You got 6-7 guys out.
Yeah, everybody hurt, man. So it's just like, Nico, you gotta do something, man, because we don't. You remember TJ Warren? Remember when he played for Indiana with the?
That was a fluke. That man had that one good bubble run, and everybody was hyped. Like, TJ Warren is him. And then he came back, and they were like, "Oh,
that's good." He let Jimmy punk him, man. But Jimmy be punking a lot of people, man.
Well, we don't need that over here.
Oh man. Nah, man, we gotta do something, man, because this is ugly. This is ugly. What was the deal with Justice Winslow, man? I thought he seemed like he was seen promising, man.
I think with Justice Winslow, man, I think that the game was starting to change, and a lot of guys got washed off in that mix because the game became more of a drive and kick game, was more of a 3-pointer perimeter game. And he was more of a slasher type of guy, and
never learned to shoot.
Was inconsistent on the 3, and a lot of those guys got kind of washed away in that mix.
He couldn't just get away with just being a slasher.
Exactly. And so a lot of guys got, unfortunately got booted out the NBA when it started to change. Like, guys like, I don't know if y'all remember, like Kenneth Faried, like the Manimal. He's another guy, right?
He's in the G League. He's been in the G League for the last few years.
High energy guy, finish strong, stuff like that. But when the game started to change, he couldn't shoot that 3. Like, a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people got washed away. A lot of people that were staples in the NBA didn't last long. And so I think what hurts, I was talking to a partner of mine, what hurts a lot of guys coming into the NBA is when you look at it, most of these guys, they were the star on their high school team. They was the star in AAU, and some of them was star in college, and they always had the ball in their hands.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get drafted to the NBA, and now you're no longer the star, you're no longer that guy. There's already stars on the team, and you have to play off of them. They tend to struggle because I've never had to play like this. Like the ball was always with me.
Facts.
And so like it takes a lot of guys time to adjust, and then some guys just never adjust. You know, they're used to living and dying with the ball in their hands. Now that's not the case. Now you might get 5 shots a game. You have to be efficient. And that's just not used to that. Most guys come into the league, they're volume shooters.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how things get washed away because you never learn how to play basketball the right way.
No, man, that's facts, man. Yeah, hopefully, you know, with parents that's have come, you know, teaching their kids the game nowadays, man. You know, you got to teach them, man. You know, especially when you get to this level, if they are, you know, fortunate enough to get to this level, man, that you have to be able to adjust. You can't sit there and pound the ball, or expect for you to get 20, 25, 30 shots. That's like 1% of the people in the NBA that gets that night in and night out. 1%. I would say, is it 1%? I always even venture to say less than 1%.
Because you got to think about it. On every team, it's only maybe 1, maybe 2 guys who has the ultra green light. Like I can shoot how many times I want to shoot. Everybody else is playing off of that guy.
So, you know, you got to teach your kids the fundamentals, man. They gotten so far away from fundamentals. And part of fundamentals is being able to play off the ball.
Like, that's why you credit guys like Michael Porter Jr., right? He was a star in high school. He was a star in college. When he got to NBA, he got drafted to the Joker and Jamal Murray, who's going to have the ball the bulk of the time. What he got to do? He got to play off the ball.
Play off the ball and be efficient at doing it.
Be efficient, right? So, like, you give credit to guys like that who's able to, who knows how to play basketball the right way, right?
Yeah.
And so you look at guys like that who are able to play that way. Kyrie knows how to play ball the right way, right?
Yeah.
I can play off the ball. But it's a lot of guys that struggle, man. They just struggle. They struggle with that because they just never had.
And never find their niche either.
They just never was taught the right way to play ball.
Yeah.
You know, so but man, before we close out, man, another Jimmy Butler has been suspended again.
Jimmy out there cutting up.
He missed the team playing.
Jimmy's cutting up out there.
Some sources say purposely he missed the team playing.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying purposely, like he was at the airport and just set the cars up.
That man becoming a menace.
And he's doing everything he can do to get out of Miami. And although it's funny, it's not good, man. You don't want to become that guy. You want to remain professional. I understand his frustration. You know, his point of view is, if you don't want to pay me, just sit me somewhere. Like, move me. You know, evidently you don't want me.
Right.
And Pat Riley point of view is, well, you still under contract, so play.
The old school way.
And so hence why Miami won't win a ring anytime soon, especially with Pat Riley under him.
He's going to have to step down at some point
because Pat Riley doesn't believe in getting talent. He doesn't believe in player empowerment. And
it's bad as a hotbed as of Miami is, and you don't have any free agents wanting to go there. because of him.
They do, but he's just like that. Okay, Damian Lillard was vocal about wanting to go to Miami, right? And this was kind of one of the final straws in Jimmy Butler's relationship there, right? Jimmy Butler saying, "Man, we getting so close. Like, God dang it, we made it to the finals. Like, I still ain't showed you enough. Like, man, get us another guy. Go get us another guy, man." And Damian Lillard in Miami would have been scary. It just would have been. Shoot, man, any star in Miami. Miami had a chance to get Kyrie Irving before Dallas did. And he didn't pull the trigger.
He believed the hype.
And so Kyrie in Miami would have been scary. I mean, like he had chances to get guys. Or whatever.
No. And then, man, just quickly, man, we got to touch on this situation with Draymond Green and Jordan Poole, man.
Draymond a minute.
Draymond, the way he's doing it is so cunning.
He a menace, man.
It's so cunning. They ask, Jordan Poole, how do you feel about the city? He say he still enjoy the city. He like most other people there. And so Draymond, in Draymond fashion,
I'm sorry, man. God dang it, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Draymond is a menace. He like, man, you still hopping on that? I said I was sorry. God.
And then he went on his podcast and doubled down and said, "Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's time to move on, bro."
That's what he mean. Like, come on, dog. Okay, like you hopping on this. You didn't have to say that. All you do is just say, I enjoy my time here.
Yeah.
I'm in Washington now. I'm on a new journey, and you could have just let that and put that behind you.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna keep,
harping on it,
then it's never gonna go away. And then Draymond is petty like the most of us. We gonna eat on it and like
absolutely.
Okay, dog, you still butthurt? Like
it's 2 years. It's 2 years. That was 2 years ago, bro.
It's been 2 years ago. Like I've already apologized to you. I've already took accountability for it.
Boy, I even try to reach out to.
I told you I was wrong.
Yep.
Like you said you didn't want it. I respected that. And I moved.
Space.
I moved on. You said you didn't want to talk. I said cool.
That's facts, man. And right before we get out of here, man, this winter season has been one for the books. Man, we having beaches that's snowing.
It ain't never snowed in Galveston.
Galveston has never snowed. And it look like Arctic. It look like Antarctica down there.
Them people down there with them flip flops, man. and them swimming trunks, man. They look lost.
They look lost out there.
They got an umbrella. I don't know what to do.
I'm so confused.
They got an umbrella, man. They got beach bikes down there. Right? They don't know what's going on. Like, man, but they don't even sell coats down here. Coats.
And so, even like New Orleans, which is like a tropical place, they right there on the water. And so their game against the Bucks been postponed due to the same thing, due to snow. Most of these places down south like this,
like
we're not equipped for that,
like
man.
Just even Houston, like we just don't get snow. It don't get cold like that. Period. Like we'll it's not uncommon for us to be wearing shorts like during January because it's real easy to come outside and it's like 68 degrees. And it's full-fledged wintertime everywhere else.
Yeah.
Like, no, man, it's 40 here. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't even have a big coat. I have hoodies. I was wearing hoodies, like, in the snow. Because I don't have a big coat. I don't have no heavy jacket because it's just never got that cold for me to go and invest into a big, heavy jacket. But like, no, man, people down here, I took the kids out, man, let them throw a little snow. And they were like, I'm done with that. Okay, my hands cold.
Cold, yeah.
Like, I'm done with that. That was cool. We threw some snow. All right, I wanted to go away now.
Nah, man, this one is definitely one for the books, man.
President Trump has been inaugurated. He's in that thing. You hadn't seen me. I got my Trump hat for those who hadn't watched the show with me. I didn't got it today. I got it downstairs, but I got my Trump hat, and he changed the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
Boy, he coming in hot. He is coming in hot.
That man brought TikTok back. TikTok was down one day.
I got it restored for you. It was nothing. It was nothing.
It's funny. It is funny. It's
and they seething.
It's funny. People are mad and angry at the artists that are performing for the inauguration, calling them sellouts. Snoop Dogg, Nelly, etc., etc.
But Snoop, man, he had to eat them words because 4 years earlier, he calling anybody that performed at the inauguration, he was calling them sellouts. And then he turned around 4 years later.
I think it's just most people were speaking out of ignorance. So you're going along with what's popular.
Their long game.
At that time, well, not even just that. At that time, it was popular.
We was all.
Yeah, everybody was ignorant. At the time, it was popular to say that Trump was racist. Yeah. Right? He's racist. He don't like these people. He don't like that people. Right? And so that was the popular thing to say. And most people were uneducated about politics, about what the presidency really means, how it affects us as a whole and individually. And I think this last president run by Biden really woke people up. Like, man, this is Democrat Party, and boy, minorities are in trouble. Like, we are in trouble. And if we let another Democratic Party get in, I don't know if we'll last.
No, we wouldn't.
Like, I don't know, just the different things coming up, like the different immigrants that was coming into the United States. And they was here getting all the free benefits that a lot of citizens wasn't able to get.
Yeah.
They was getting housing, they was getting food stamps, all kind of welfare, free health care. They was getting a lot of different things, man, and they was shipping that back to their country.
Mm-hmm.
But the people, the citizens that lived here wasn't getting any help. Or
they paid their taxes.
Or citizens that was involved in a hurricane got no help from the government.
Yeah, they still trying to get their lives back together.
And so, you have the wildfires. The government did nothing during the wildfires. Mm-hmm. You didn't hear nothing from Kamala. You didn't hear nothing from Biden.
Nope.
And so you have Canada coming away from Canada trying to help. So, man, not to get into too far in politics, because this is not our show of politics. This is our sports edition. So, but just
check out Let That Be Known news.
We'll be back on.
We'll chop that up.
We'll be back on. We'll talk more about the inauguration. We'll talk more about the presidency. We'll also talk about where the NBA is headed. With the old regime on their way out. LeBron is on his way out. Steph is on his way out. A lot of these guys are on their way out. And the NBA is looking for someone to push.
Cuz trying to get something started. Fan trying to get something started.
He gonna get us cancer.
And I know why fan trying to get something started. Shout out to fan. I know why.
Hey man, Trump came in there, man. I just gotta say this. Trump came in there, man. One of the first laws he passed was if you're a young lady and you're receiving child support, You cannot file or carry your child on tax return. The father will be able to carry this child, and that has put a lot of people in uproar. And I know a lot of fathers for so long that have been paying child support and haven't been able to carry the child at all.
Yep.
And so Trump is so Trump is really trying to turn things, upside down, man. He's really turning things upside down. Trump came in, and one of the first words he said was, "This is the first decree I'm gonna make. There's only 2 genders."
He said, "We're gonna stop this foolishness."
We're gonna stop this. We're gonna stop these grown men going in the bathroom with the young girls.
It's either XX or XY chromosome. That's it.
We're gonna stop this, man. You got grown men talking about he identifies as a woman, and now
all this cis male and cis female and all that.
I don't even know what that stuff means.
It's just a man or a woman. That's it.
I don't even know what that means. I just don't want no grown. If I had a daughter, I just wouldn't want no grown man going into the women's restroom because he talking about today he identifies as a woman.
Nope. You're gonna be identified. No, I can't say that.
Can't say that. That would get us counsel.
Yeah,
YouTube will flag us for that.
But y'all get out drill.
You cannot threaten that man on this thing.
I can't. But y'all know I hey.
But man,
I wish I might, man.
You have that, man, just the state of the country, man. The state of the country, the state of the sports world. I just would want to say, man, don't get deceived, don't get blinded. Don't let sports take your focus away from what's going on in the country, man.
That's facts.
Pay attention, man. Be aware of what's going on. Be aware of the law changes so that you can adjust your life accordingly, man. And stay safe out there, man. There's still a lot of things going on, man. Stay safe out there. Do not be blinded, man. Understand what's going on, man. Govern yourself, protect your children, protect your family, man. Love your people, man. And remember, man, like, share, subscribe. Continue to rock with us, man. Follow us on all social media platforms and let that be known. And man, we love y'all. Peace out.